What's up, Dino Gang? Your boy the Barry back at it again. Hey man, we just got told that Bicorn, Bury Bicorn Carnivores will be in the Doom 10, and I think that come out like in like a week or two, right? But the name gonna be Horn Brute Carnivores, so the last name, right? Um, but they switched the name up. So this video just to tell y'all about the thing. I think it's the card is okay. Before the card, got real, introduced like a couple days ago. I thought the card was better than that, right? For example, I thought you could have just like synchro with it, but you got to use dinosaur monsters. But you have to use the monster you bring out have to be dinosaur. And I look up, and like the only dinosaur that you can make is this. Is Dino Wrestler, Spino, Asterio, Meteor. You can make Giganoto, I don't know how to say that. Genoto, Giganoto, I don't know how to say that. And you can make this Glaciosaurus monster. So this is all we have. So by looking at this, the best option, you should only play this card if like you basically playing like Dinos. I mean Jurrac. Like the best deck to play this in is Jurrac. Because you could go for Asterio or Meteor. You get what I'm saying? So that's the best, like you can have a baby on board or a baby in hand and you could go for this. This card, it does something. They can only attack this one, and if, the best effect is this, but it's only during your turn. You get to pop a monster your opponent control. If this card be destroyed by a battle card, if you can destroy one card you control instead. So they can only attack this, and they protect yourself one time. Or no, it don't. If this card destroyed, you can destroy. So it could protect yourself a lot. Oh shit. Okay. So say you make this, right? And you got like two other cards, like you could basically negate like two attacks. And they can't activate spells or traps. This is okay. But it's kinda you gotta have a level 2 in your hand. You know what I'm saying? Cause this is an 8. Or on a field or something. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, you could make this 2 if you got the level 6. Cause I think this is a 12. If I'm not mistaken. So, this is just a big body. Cannot be destroyed by battle. So if you use this in a battle phase to bring this out, how they getting over this big body? You know what I'm saying? So you're probably not gonna go for this unless you play the normal monster and stuff, but yeah. So how I suggest if you play this card, it's probably just gonna be in Jurrac. And you got this card, Jurrac monster you control get 200 attack for each Jurrac monster in the graveyard. I mean, maybe, but I don't see that happening. So yeah. So I think it's okay, man. I thought it was better than this, but I'm reading this card, and it also says, when a monster declares an attack, so it don't mean your opponent or you. So that's a good thing. You can special summon one dinosaur monster from your hand, ignoring summon conditions. Lock into dinosaur for the rest of the turn. That's fine. So that means, like, say your opponent attack you, right? If you got a conductor in hand, you could just summon conductor, and they probably can't beat over it. Or if you got a pink in your hand and they attack you, you could just summon that. Or you got Meteor Rust in your hand, they attack, you can special summon Meteor Rust, and you can synchro to this big guy. That cannot be destroyed by better than 3600. So I'm just saying, like, it's a solid card. But I wish you would have said take dinosaur monsters and you can summon anything. Because if that was the case, which would have been real nice, You know, you could have summoned this guy. You know, you could summon like any 10 because it really would be a 10. So I'm glad they didn't do that. Because everybody would have played this shit. So now it's kind of really telling you this is just for dinos. So like I said, this card get better when they print better cards. You know what I'm saying? So I expect them to print more dinosaur extra deck monsters. So be on the lookout for that. You got to start somewhere. You know, like we just had a baby. You know, there used to be Yugioh. Now we got Arch. We got Megalo. So it will take time, but we will get better support for the extra deck. So let me show you how the combo look, man. So going first, say we just open STEGO, right? STEGO effect, send miss, summon 4. Yugioh, summon him, make Valpedo. Bring out STEGO. So right here, you normally go for Meteor, but now you just skip a step. You just add a extra step. Just add this one because it's a 6. And make that stereo. So now, you know, you have this in rotation. So it's still a tuner. You know what I'm saying? So the Meteor get popped. I mean, use the effect. You just bring this back out if you want. You know what I'm saying? Or if your hand loaded, you probably could end with this on your board. So banish for 2. I do play babies. So Volcano pop baby. I normally use a banish for 4, but I'm like, okay, I could just pop a baby and keep 2 extra monsters in the graveyard. Bring on Megalo, the 3rd one. Baby summon Ovi. Now right here, you can add anything you want. Like for example, I could have added the 6 and summon a 6. But for the video purpose, I just wanted to keep it to show this out right now. Megalo dump. Oh yeah, add Ovi. And this is why I'm gonna synchro this off right. Make another stereo, set impact. So past my turn, you know, say I use the effect right here to negate something, blow up everything, and use Meteor to blow up everything. I mean, yep. So blow up everything, bring this back out. Right? Now see my opponent enter battle phase. I activate that. He declare attack, activate this to summon Ovi. Ovi add Ovi for follow up. He go attack again, activate, use my effect after I search for Ovi. And make Meteor. So that's just and I could bring this back out. And then already you got Ovi, normal summon, add conductor, and you could make a stereo, and you could set impact again. So I think it's pretty decent. So you could really abuse this. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you added the 6, you could have summoned that big boy, and you know you're not down by battle. So just say you put in defense mode, right? And see they got all the yummies, and they all increased by 2,500 or 3,000 or something. They can't beat over that big glacier thing. This card. This. So you just put that in defense mode. Can't be described by battle, bro. So you can just spam that. Easy. So yeah. And think about it. If this card gets destroyed and summoned back out, that means it cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects and can be targeted. This is a problem. I need 3,600. That's a problem. We got our own floodgate, but you gotta play the normal monster. You have to shuffle back a normal monster from your graveyard. Then special summon is back from the graveyard. So this might be broken. How would they out this? That's something to think about. Something to think about. Just saying. You know, you just put this in defense mode. It can't be described by a battle or card effect. Can't be targeted. Also, your opponent cannot target them with card effects. So you see not monster effects, like Chaos Angel say. Anything. You can't impermanent, nothing. So you need droplets or bust. Basically. Book of Moon, I mean Book of Eclipse nice too. You know what I'm saying? They got certain cards that can out it. You know, every card got a little flaw, but come on now. This card is pretty nice. So that's the first you play. And this is just like, you know, if you going the basic 2-card combo, you know, like I said, you still could go regular dino to get into the Jurrac stuff. So we pop baby, summon baby, baby, summon raptor, raptor pop baby, baby, summon pet, link Karibo, wyvern, special summon chain link 1, chain link 2, add chimera, summon pop pet. So I love going like this route because you get to get Meteorus, and that's how you get to your extra 2 like easy. You know, so right here, if they want to nib you for 2 bodies, let them go for it. Who cares? Make Doka right now and you're secure. Make Asterio set, flip the field spell. Like it make Princess bring out. It make it so much easier for Princess line when you go for the Meteor Rush. You ain't gotta make no Saber Swords or nothing like that. So it's just easy. So boom. That's good. So if I can summon Stego, dumb Stego, yeah, summon 4, Alio effect, make Valpedo, make Bicorn. You know, like if you want, you could just keep it like this. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy part, doing the main or battle phase. I think that's pretty nice, bro. So anyone main and battle phase. I think that's nice. I think that's nice. Real talk. Quick effect, bro. So, like, just say if you're trying to break a board and you got this one board, and your opponent probably you're not under miss yet or something, and your opponent try to like book something, like say like the Yummy card, they target 2 to book, chain, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? And you could just like, I don't know, man. It got a little potential, bro. The only thing is not the reason it's not broken is only because we limited to what we have in the extra deck. That's the only reason. So I'm not the best with this card yet, but I'm still not keeping it on board before making that Asterio. Because like you get Asterio and a trap set. So yeah. So like I said, regular board. That's what you're going to end with. You got Princess. You got Bicorn in graveyard. You got Asterio. Every turn you want to end up with a Princess and an Asterio in graveyard. If you done that, you have got the full board. And Doka is just a bonus. Right? So if you play Striker or something, put Loggy right there or whatever. But yeah, I think this is pretty good. Like I said, you and this is only 2-card combo. So say like one of the cards you have in your hand is like a baby or Meteorus. Well, I use Meteorus. Or like a pink. Or another 4. Like after you blow up everything and you summon Asterio, Jurrac Meteor, you bring this back out, and at least you know you're not gonna die, bro. Like back in the day when this card first came out, it was that name right there. I beat Tempa because he couldn't beat me. I summoned like 3 bodies, and he couldn't go for game. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really could extend and save you, bro. So yeah. So let me know what y'all think, man. I think this is pretty good. I'm excited. If I will only play this card if you playing Jurrac. If you got another way to break it, and if I say break it, the only thing you can really put rejected by server, really. The only thing you can really put. No, they both that. Okay. Yeah, I'm tripping. Hold up, y'all. There we go. Yeah, but these are the only cards you could summon. That's it. So you could go right here and find out for yourself. Dinosaur, Synchro. That's it. You can summon this, but that's a 5. It's a 6, so you can't summon that. So that's all we have right now, man. Unfortunate. But there's something like, you see I be having a fusion in my deck just in case I draw Ground Xeno. I might keep this in my side deck. My extra deck just in case. I have to summon a big card that can be destroyed by battle and could save my turn. You get what I'm saying? So something to think about, man. If y'all got some better combos, let me know. I don't know this. Just trying to put some out for y'all. How long has this video been? 15 minutes? Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, so that's it for the replay. You know, even one card STEGO gets you 2 Asterios and impact. So, and you got distant rotation. Like I said, if Ovi add Ovi, then during a battle phase, you can summon Ovi out, add anything you want, and you can synchro these 2 off. So, yeah, let me know what you think, man. You know, Ovi could have added Meteor Rush, and when he attacks, summon Meteor Rush, and knock a synchro off to this big Glacier card. And how you gonna beat me now? And you gotta just do something in main phase too. Make it maybe SP banish it, but now he lost now. So let me know what y'all think. That's it for the video. But yeah, look, you know, being that this card coming out in like a week or 2, so I'm definitely think Jurrac is the way with this card now, because that's just an extra little bonus we have. So it will be hard to beat us by battle, man, if we got this. So, all right, y'all. And think about it, though. When an attack is declared, so think about this, though, right? So, say you just make this, right? And say you trying to go for game. You know, because it say during the main or battle phase. So, say you attack, boom. Attack, boom. Use this effect. Synchro off to make something else, boom. That's like linkage or something. Linkage for Skyscraper. You know, that's fire, bro. That's more damage. See if you got a dead pink in your hand or something. You can just attack, boom, attack. You might be short like 1,000, summon pink, boom. I don't know, man. Pretty nice, pretty nice. All right, y'all. That's it for the video.